Van Hydraulics, and the Sparta Sports Boosters.
All right, folks, welcome to Spartan Stadium night as we kick off the 2021 season for the Sparta Spartans and the visiting Oak Ridge Eagles tonight. Excuse me. Captains are going out to the field for the coin toss. For Sparta, we have number 8, senior Samuel Whitmore. Number 6, senior Dylan Tarowski. Number 22, Nick Schoonemaker, and number 54, Garrett DeGraff for the Spartans. Looks like Oak Ridge won the toss and has decided to receive the ball, so that means the Spartans will be on defense to begin the 2021 season. So the Spartans, coming from the OK Silver last year with a 4-2 abbreviated record or season, ended up falling in the first rounds of the playoffs. Oak Ridge, on the other hand, had a very successful 7-3 season, ended up winning a District 5 title before they ran into Juggernaut Grand Rapids Catholic Central in a regional game and ended up losing to the then state champs. Should introduce myself. My name is Jordan Morse, and I have with me Joe Davis. He will be doing multitasking up here as he is the game announcer. Yes, and you heard that right. He is announcing the game and will be announcing the live stream. Yeah. Yes. Spartans. Oh, there's a gang of Spartans right there. There's nowhere to go as number 34, Trevor Jones from Oak Ridge, takes it.
Number 34, Trevor Jones on the return is being stopped inside the 20-yard line by number 10. That is Jamari Everett. And the Eagles will begin their first possession from that spot.
So, Oak Ridge, the big keys to success is number 22, Corey Van Poot. He All-State last year. They line up in T. We're going to look to see probably a heavy dose of him starting off.
And the offensive line for Oak Ridge, they are very big up front. And they already, like they can start around. It's going to be a pad level type game.
Yep, just a simple power play to the left for Oak Ridge. Gets about 3 to 4 yards. But as Joe said, this is going to be a game of potential endurance, as Oak Ridge will come to the line every single time, and they will look over a sideline to Coach Nate Danachek and see if there's anything they want to adjust before the snap of the ball. Outside trap, he's got some room. Number 10 on a nice run for Oak Ridge, Brendan Raymond. He's a senior and a captain. Nice hole to the outside. So when you announce, are you going into the live stream too?
I have a mute button here.
Because I can't really hear when you're with me. Sorry. So after you announce, you're going to come with me? Okay. So I'll try and set up the whole play. Okay, Oak Ridge in the wing tee again. First down and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Spartans look like they're running a 5-man down front, 5-4. That's going to be the senior getting it on the edge. Number 22, the All-State running back, has some wide open room for a gain of about 13 yards before number 22, Nick Schoonemaker, takes him down. Number 1, Gunnar Busen on the tackle. Definitely a nice edge that the Oak Ridge set out there for their All-State running back to get the edge to.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job blocking the outside.
Oak Ridge in the wing tee. Once again, check to see if the coach sees anything to change up the play or not. With a wing tee offense, you're going to get ton of run, and they're going to rock you to sleep with the pass. So inside trap again to the senior. Spartans have it wrapped up this time. Looks like number 66, 65, Alex Vanderwip on the tackle. Corrections, Ben Post on that tackle. So, getting a little something different from Oak Ridge here. Looks like they may spread it out. 2nd and 9 on their own 46-yard line. As they look to the sideline to get the call. We got trips right, slot left. Looks like we're going to go shotgun, offset to the right. A little bit of different things look from the Oak Ridge. They do a quick screen out there, but number 6, Dylan Tarosky sniffs it out very quickly and is right on top of it for the loss. Great read by Tarosky there. But
He saw that on film a couple of times this week. He might have run that during their scrimmage.
yeah, you know what else they saw is they saw a very eager cornerback. I expect to see that play later with probably a fake screen over the top. So Oak Ridge flips the field, trips left, slot right, quarterback shotgun, drops back. Looks like they set up a screen here. They got a screen set up. Number 3's got to get him. Very nice. As Henry Whitmore wrapped him up, there was some room for the Oak Ridge runner. Henry Whitmore makes a great tackle to probably save a first down for the Oak Ridge Egrets as they are right at midfield, and it is 4th and 5, and it looks like they have no inclinations to punt the ball. Looks like they're going to go for it here. I would say if I'm coaching right now, I'm saying make sure you are watching the ball because 5 yards might get you a first down here. So looks like they're going to do a punt. Yeah. So Oak Ridge lined up, tried to draw the Spartans offside. Got back, and a nice punt by the quarterback, dueling all the way down the number 5-yard line. So Spartans will start inside almost basically their 5-yard line. So you had twins both ways, trying to jump the Spartans offsides. They stayed disciplined and can't ask for a better almost start to the season for the defense of the Spartans. Yeah, sophomore Nick Gordon in his 2nd season starting as a varsity quarterback. Definitely learned a lot of things last year. We're going to see what he can do this year. Nick Schoonebaker in motion. Gator coming back to Dylan Tarosky. He's got some room. If he can get the edge. He's down the sideline. He might go. And he is pushed out at the 50-yard line by number 3, Matt Danachek. And that's the big thing the Spartans are going to look to do. They're going to draw motion one way, and they're going to come back the opposite. The Spartans know basically when they draw and when they do motion, Oak Ridge is rolling to it. So that means they're probably going to have a safety down. They're going to have a guy come off the edge, and then they're going to come back away from it, kind of sucking everyone over across. So I expect a lot of motion tonight.
And the most fun thing about that play?
Speed. Yep, there's the motion again. Back Dylan Karowski, almost the opposite play, but the opposite effect for the Spartans as they have a 1-yard loss as Oak Ridge sniffed that out. Number 35, McFadden, a sophomore, big kid, 5'11", 226. So once again, I'll give an announcement. Sorry for any pronunciations of any names for anyone on both sides. But looks like Spartans are in twins bunch, shotgun, offset left with Tarosky in the background. Oak Ridge in a 4-3 basically overhang defense. It looks like Whitmore's going to get the edge, but Oak Ridge is kind of there. We got face mask. Where's the flag? I saw it from up here, I'll tell you that. So number 34, Trevor Jones is on the tackle, but looked like Whitmore had the edge for a second, but the Oak Ridge Eagles quickly clamped down on the edge in order to get Whitmore to the ground in order to cause a 3rd and 8. So looks like we're probably going to see the sophomore Nick Gordon here a little early, see how he has acclimated to his basically sophomore season.
He's a tall, slender.
Drops back. He's got the Nick Schoonemaker over the middle. He's got it. He's got some room to run. He's still on his feet down at the 24-yard line of Oak Ridge by number 3, Matt Danicek. Very well designed. You know what I like? Nick Gordon did not panic in the pocket. It took a second to develop for Schoon to get out from the backfield in order to get across the field, and he waited, delivered a good ball. Nick Schoonemaker did the rest.
And a short throw to get him some confidence.
Yep. So you got single slots on both sides, 2 running backs in the backfield. Nick Gordon takes it, gives it to Dylan Tarosky, and he gets the edge a little bit too. But number 34, Trevor Jones, is there to meet him. The sophomore again.
Gain of 3 to the 22. Makes it 2nd down and about 8.
He's 2nd down and 8. And I will tell you, they're 34 and 35 are both sophomores, but they are flying around the field, and they're some big boys. Spartans line up. Got twins right, slot left. Tarowski to the left, Whitmer in motion, fakes it, gives it to Tarowski up the middle, but Oak Ridge was not fooled as number 1, Hayden Gillette, was there to give a tackle. So the Spartans will be about 3rd and 7
Gain on the play. Gain of 1 up to the 21 makes it 3rd and 7.
on Oak Ridge's 21. So here's the thing: you thinking two downs here?
I think so. You might see some sort of rollout here with Nick trying to get him some time in the pocket, actually move the pocket a little bit.
Yep. We got twins left, twins right, offset. Dylan Tarowski to the left. Gordon backs up, fake. Looks like we got a screen there to the right side. Number 10, he's got some room. He makes a move. There's a touchdown for Jamar Everett.
Sophomore Jamari Everett. He leaps through blockers and into the end zone. Touchdown. Spartan.
And the Spartans are up 6-0. And you couldn't even ask for a better drive.
Of all of the things that I thought that I would see in the first 8 minutes of the ball game, this was not it. Sparta has come right down and thrown a haymaker and punched Oak Ridge right in the mouth.
Yeah, I feel like the Oak Ridge bench over there is a little shocked as number 1, Belle Vavoni, comes in for the extra point attempt. It is up, and it looks to be good. The Spartans go up 7-0 on Oak Ridge. Can't ask for a better start for the Spartans this season.
Absolutely. Extra point nailed right down the middle by the Lehman Harris State soccer player.
Congratulations to Bella Valloni, hardworking student inside the classroom, hardworking student on the field, and she has, yes, earned graciously a scholarship from Ferris State. Always never heard anything bad. She's always terrific, always been smiling. Great kid, so congratulations to her and her family as they go on that new adventure. And it's an awesome feeling and it's an awesome thing for it to come to fruition. You do all the work.
We'd love to see the kids grow up and go to the next level. We love that.
Oh, 100%. So Dylan Tarowski looks like he does a kickoff. Bella Valloni does the extra points, field goals. So what are we going to see? Is Oak Ridge going to kind of spread it out? They're not a spread out team, I believe. I think they're big. They want to run the wing tee.
Spartans are smaller up front. They have done a good job so far. We'll see if they get more down in the second half. So far, so good for Spartans.
Number 34, the sophomore, takes it again. Gets a little hole this time. He's got some room up the sideline before number 32, Garrett DeGraff, or Tyler Wilcox, I'm sorry, takes him down. Oak Ridge will have a great starting field position as they are almost to basically midfield with looking. So it looks like they said he stepped out at the 44. Oak Ridge comes out. Let's look. Let's look at Oak Ridge's line right here. We got 79, Derek Driscoll. He's a senior, 6'5", 317. He makes me look small. That's not very easy. You got 71, Eiston Chappie. He's also a senior, 6'6", 323. Those guys are playing next to each other. That's about 640 pounds of beef sitting on the right side line. And we got number 64, the center, Gage Lowry. He's a junior at 6'3", 240. That's about me in high school. I'm sitting about 275 right now, but you know, summer weights has caught up to me a little bit. You got number 53, Riley Bean. He's a junior. He's 6'3", 217. But Oak Ridge is going to take it up the right side, and it looks like we might have a tie ball game here as number 10, Braden Raymond, a captain, takes up the right-hand side for a touchdown. But we got a flag on the play. Take it back now, Joe. Say it ain't so. I think we're going to have holding. When the white hat stays back here, that means it's usually a flag.
It's going to be 10 yards from the spot, which means the 49-yard line will go back to the 44. So it's going to be about first and 13.
Tell you what, that's a kick in the gut right there. As Oak Ridge responds.
Holding Oak Ridge.
Man.
They moved that flag back to the Oak Ridge 47.
Right where the hole opened up, basically.
They might be taking it back 10 yards from that spot, so that'll make it even.
Yeah, first and 22, and as we said, Oak Ridge is kind of more of a wing T running team, so a big flag and first down really hinders what they want to do, how they want to go, because they don't want to throw, they want to run the ball. So good for us Spartans. As we go down the line, I can see the left tackle, number 50, is Ethan Josiah. He's a senior, 6'7", 245. And what's that number, Joe, over there, 53? I think I said maybe Riley Beam. So you got everyone over 200 pounds on the line. I don't know if that guy's 6'7". That might be a typo. Yeah, put some meat on both. Cutback from the running back, number 7, Kimball Hanks. Nice cutback, but the Spartans are waiting for them as number 44 made the tax, Jack Wildman. So second down and 15 for Oak Ridge here. So you get. I thought you were talking on the mic there for a second. Oh, it's going to be a good time. Shotgun, twins both sides, offset back to the right, motion coming at your living room. Fake it. Quarterback takes up the middle. He's got some room, shimmy shake, make an earthquake, and he gets all the way up to the 49 for the Eagles. Nice run by Matt Danicek, number 3 right there. You consider him small because he's 5'11", 164, but that's a pretty average high school junior right there. So it's going to make it 3rd and 6. Going to be interesting. Oak Ridge, they punted on 3rd and 5 at the midline, so maybe they try and get 3 or 4 yards here and see what happens. I don't know. Twins both sides, shotgun. They haven't been giving it to their horse. Their all-state running back, Corey Van Poop, probably Spartans are spying him a little bit, so maybe trying deception. Fake pull up. Oh, Danicek gets away, and he's got a little lane all the way up to the 40 for the Spartans. Number 21, Gunnar Busen on the tackle. Nice move by number 3, Nate Danicek, as he go ahead and gets the first down and gets the Eagles rolling a little ahead. They did. They had it bunt up. It was a read. Whitmore was sitting there staring at it. I don't know what his responsibility is. Shifted out. He pulled it once he saw that. I thought Whitmore had the tackle. He made a little move and got ahead. So same formation. Danicek back to pass. Kind of got a double move. Number 21, Busen had that undercut beautifully, though. If that was a good pass, we might have been able to see a pick right there. So great coverage for the Spartans. Danacek really had nowhere to go.
Yep. Spartan pass rush was starting to make themselves known there, but coverage might be slightly outside.
Well, I said if that was probably a good ball, he would have undercut it and probably picked it.
Yeah.
He was right there.
Absolutely.
Those are frustrating as a defensive back when you have the coverage and you have to play, and then it's a bad throw, maybe on purpose, maybe not. But
Quarterback's a junior, and this is his first start, so
yeah, he's actually the Danacek on the outside. Turf Monster might have got him, but he's getting a good gain almost all the way down to the 21-yard line. And I will say he is playing both ways, and he's been playing as a safety. The heat is getting maybe to him potentially pretty early. He looks either a little tired or he might have a slight injury, but I know he's working pretty hard on the defensive side along with the offensive side. But a fun fact, Matt Danacek is the son of the offensive coordinator, Nate Danacek, and I know that because I actually coached with the Oak Ridge staff for 2 years about 4 years ago.
I'm thinking, heat as it is, cramps are going to be a big part of this game in the second half.
Yep. So Van Putten gets up the middle. Nice little hole. Kind of had some gator action. The guard and tackle pulling out. He finds a crease and 11 yards all the way down to Spartan's 10-yard line. So the Oak Ridge Eagles are getting in a groove here, kind of moving away from the wing tee, spreading the field out a little bit, spreading the Spartans out a little bit to get people out of the box in order to have that man advantage when going at them. So looks like they're going to slow it down a bit. I think that's going to be the name of the game until the sun hopefully gets blocked by the cargo container here on Spartan Stadium, because I imagine those Oak Ridge fans are sick of battling the sun in their eyes. So Twins both sides. Van Putten off to the right. Given to him. Same play, opposite side for about a 5-yard gain up to the Spartans' 4-yard line. Looked like number 73 for the Spartans. Ben Post made the tackle. Same play, opposite direction. I think you're just going to see a lot of that, Joe. I think you're going to see the two guys pulling. I think they're just going to play smash mouth football right here. They're just going to say, hey, we got 2 downs to make 5 yards, stop us. So looks like tight. Same play, opposite direction, and once again, smash mouth football. And it doesn't look like he made it across the line, as he's going to be the 1-yard line right there. But it looks like there could be an injury on the field. Looks like, we are at the end of the first quarter, actually. So it will be 3rd and 1. They cannot make a first down, but it will be 3rd and goal on the 1-yard line for the Eagles. Spartans up 7-0 on this hot and muggy day at Spartan Stadium. Not the worst day we've had this week, I'll tell you that. But
It's not. I started to make a point about hands-on kicks. So we're early in the season. We haven't had a ton of running, conditioning this summer, fall quarters.
yeah.
And it really hasn't been this hot most of the summer. They're playing on a turf field that's radiating off the turf.
Yeah, for people who don't know, this turf is basically made out of recycled tires, which are all rubber, and everyone knows those are black. So this field, different from a grass field, is they say about 7 to 10 degrees warmer on the field than it is on a grass. So it looks like the referees might be giving a little longer quarter time than usual. That's probably was determined by the MHSAA a little bit earlier today, giving them a little more time for a break for player safety. Don't want to see anyone, get injured, or I think we're going to see some cramp issues in the second half. I don't think you can guzzle enough water when you're doing this high level of intensity at this heat. I tell you what, a lot of coaches in Sparta High School, so I would tend to believe the kids were probably scared. We got Coach Ahrens, who teaches social studies. We got Steve Zurich, who coaches and does weightlifting. We got myself, who I'm always on kids making sure they're drinking water. So, and Mr. Vandenberg is also at the high school making sure. So a lot of people are watching him. Yeah, I don't think he has any research on that, but he does throw that out there. That has been his saying for many of years.
Oak Ridge will begin the second quarter on the Sparta 1-yard line. It'll be third down and goal.
So third down and goal for Oak Ridge here. I'm going to imagine they're going to go back to the tee. I truly believe it's just going to be a fullback up the middle. They're going to wedge. Maybe you see an inside trap. I would just go straight up the middle as Oak Ridge is on the tee. Yep. Off the edge, number 10. Looks like he got some space, and that's going to be a touchdown for Brendan Raymond, the senior captain for the Oak Ridge Eagles. So you kind of saw what we were kind of expecting, seeing a lot of running, a lot of power. But the big difference is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we had one T play, and that was the last play. The rest, they spread us out, and they basically did what we did. It's called a gator because the guard and tackle pull, hence the name gator. And you kind of saw they did that back and forth with their all-state running back in Van Putten. Van Putten? Wait, I think that. Silently. Number 22. Is that a silent E? Van Putten? Vanderput. Oh, I have just got a correction. It's Vanderput. So I was neither or even close. I guess other people are playing chess and I'm playing checkers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you don't have that.
I don't. I do not. Well, as we look off in our far direction here, it looks like there's a storm right there, Joe. Definitely can see rain coming down. 100%. I tell you what, if we could take no thunder, no lightning with a little bit of rain, cool it down a little bit, that would be pretty nice. Like I said, give them a little extra time here. It seems like there's no rush. I will say this. I tell you, it is a school. You were reading my mind on that, sucker. I got to go teach tomorrow. I've never had a high school football game and then went and taught or went to school. So for the Oakwood Eagles, number 2, Spencer Anderson, the senior, tees the ball up at the 40-yard line. Back to receive, we have number 6, senior Dylan Tarowski, and number 4, Davion Homick, and he's a junior. See what the Spartans can do on their second drive here. They were impressive in their first, throwing, running, pretty much doing it all. Looks like they're going to kick to the junior, number 4, Davion. He's going to take it right up the middle. There's no, he looked like he had a hole for a second before it closed down by number 4, Ty Maitland, the junior receiver. Spartans come out for their second drive, as said before. See what Nick Gordon, the Spartan offense, has in store for the second drive. You usually have your first 10 plays scripted that you're going to run, and you're going to stick to those 10 plays. Will usually tell you some specific things about how the defense is going to align, how they're going to shift, and what they're going to do accordingly. But I think the Spartans only got through about 6 plays, so we'll see if they keep to that script or if they kind of go off script. We got, let me see, I got some numbers here. It looks like I got 73, that's the big boy Alex Bain, or 73 is Ben Post. 54, we got an overload here. You can see the Spartans we got something goofy going on. We got people shifting. It's a lot of people on the left. Looks like they're going to give it to Tarowski and just go to the edge. Number 10 right there, Brandon Raymond was there for the tackle but didn't. Dylan Tarowski makes something out of nothing as he gains 6 yards as he gets the edge. Spartans had 3 offensive linemen to the right and then basically 2 tight ends and another guy. Dylan Tarowski just came in motion, kind of grabbed it. It wasn't really trickery. You had everyone over there, and Dylan was going there as well. So hindsight, walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck. So the ball was definitely going that way. Oh,
behind the line of scrimmage.
people don't know that's a 10-yard run because that would have been a 3-yard loss, but he got a 7-yard gain. So that's definitely a great run by him. So he had 73 Ben Post, 54 I believe is Garrett DeGraff, number 50 Noe James, a junior, and number 55 we have Caden Rodriguez, double reverse. He's got some room. Nick Schoonemaker got the guy on skates back there, going back and forth as he gets all the way down to the Spartans' 22-yard line.
Run number 3. He is inside the Oak Ridge 25, down to the 22.
As the Spartans throwing some trickery with a double reverse for a successful about 30-yard gain. He's going to set up for the Spartans. Sideline warning. Oak Ridge getting a little too excited or a little too mad on the outside. So, going to have single receivers on both sides. Dylan Tarowski to the left, Whitmore on the right, and Gordon in the middle for the Spartans. No motion. It's going to be Tarowski on the right side. It's got a nice crease, nice hole, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. As the Spartans cannot be stopped on offense currently. Number 6 runs into the end zone. He is a tough kid, I tell you that. And number 1, Bella Valone, comes out for the extra point as Evan Steinbacher, the senior, will hold for her. See if the Spartans can make it 14-7. I tell you this, I wonder if this is playing a factor. It seems as the field goal extra point goes in, Bella Valone hits it and makes it 14-7 for the Spartans. There is something to be said that Oak Ridge is in the sun right now, and they've been in the sun probably all game, whereas Spartans are in the shade. It seems like a minimal thing right now, but it seems like it's huge. I feel like Oak Ridge right now has their hands on the hip. We got guys with their helmets off. They're going to suck water. If you look over at the Spartan sideline, you got a couple guys getting water, and that's it. So, yeah. The home field advantage is playing out pretty well. So 14-7, 10-16 on the clock. Oak Ridge is going to get the ball, but I tell you what, you like offense, it might be the night to be here. Mm-hmm.
In the games that they won, they laid an egg against them. Just say that in the playoffs. But they are a year older and a year better. They've got a lot more experience on this team. There's four sophomores and freshmen.
Future is bright. Dylan Tarowski takes off the front man, number 10. Raymond's going to take it. He's got a little path up the middle, and he just keeps squeaking out of there. There's a helmet flying out of there as number 44 has his cap. Jack Wildman flies off, and he is on the Oak Ridge 39-yard line. Going to be interesting to see what Oak Ridge comes out with. It looks like they're going to come and spread. Twins on both sides. Probably maybe shotgun with Vanderput. Not then the E is signed. I'm struggling with that one. Yes. Someone's mom is going to run up here. So. Oak Ridge taking their time here. I tell you, I got to see. I think Oak Ridge is tired from the body language and everything going on. The Spartans just have the mentality right now. So, handoff up the middle. Nice hole for number 22, the All-State running back. Tackled by number 73, Ben Post, playing linebacker. So, that will bring up 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Yeah, I'm telling you, I look at both sides. We got people with hands on their hips on one side, and everyone else looks fresh on the other side. It is. I kind of talked to players. I said, hey, it's going to be third, fourth quarter game because everyone is going to be tired. Yeah, and there is no rush from Oakwood's sideline to get this play in and to speed up the game at all. So we got trips to the far side, slot left, running back to the left side. Takes a step back. He gets the ball. He's up the middle again. He's going to have a first down with a gain about 8 yards for the Eagles to bring it to the Spartans' 47-yard line. And there's Jack Wildman on the tackle. Jack Wildman. Wildman. I mean, his helmet came flying off. Yeah, you got to be a beast. You got to be that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That's going to be number 73. Ben Post getting a little too zealous on the snap. As he's kind of playing like a rover linebacker. He's basically getting up into the face of the center, trying to probably cause some confusion. So the Lions trying to call out the coverage and who their assignment is and who they're going to block. You kind of got that middle linebacker jumping in and out, back and forth. He's been doing it. So that seems to be something the Spartans are definitely going to continue to do. Trips right, same formation. Vanderput to the left. Danachek calls for ball. He's going to drop back and pass. He's going to try and squeak one in the middle right there, as number 21, Gunnar Busen, almost had an interception as he was squeaking it in under the corner and trying to squeak it in before the safety, as Oak Ridge kind of takes a shot on 2nd and 5 as it turns to 2nd and 5 after, yes, the offside penalty from first down. I thought he baited him. I saw if he recognized that post route Danachek was kind of staring at, that's where he was going. I mean, I think if it's a good ball again, Busen has an interception. I think it was only thing that saved him was overthrow. Trips left, slot right. 22 Vanderput comes up the middle with about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Spartans, or for the Eagles, as Samuel Whitmore is on the tackle. So I agree. 3rd and 3. Oak Ridge has not showed a sniff of stopping the Spartan offense. The Spartan offense has came out and did a plethora of different things in play, so that's kudos to the offensive coordinators there that they really haven't ran much. Oak Ridge has probably doubled or tripled their plays on the offensive line. So twins both side, motion coming at you. They're going to give it to him. Nope, Danachek's going to pull, but Samuel Whitmore is there on the tackle to force a 4th down and 3 for the Eagles. Yeah. They're bringing 44 and 34. I think they're going to go to wing T here. They're going to get their big package in. The thing that you're seeing is, yes, Oak Ridge power. Looks like they could be putting here. I don't know. Interesting. Looks like they're going to have a new quarterback. This might be kind of Wildcat. We got Wildcat going on over here. So number 22 is going to take it. He's going to have a first down. He's going to have an open lane. You might see more of this to come in the future. Put Danachek on the line and then ran a Wildcat offense as Dustin Warner, the freshman, makes the tackle. He's a D lineman getting all the way down the field, you like to see that, a D lineman making a tackle 15 yards field. You don't like to see it, but that shows some hustle. Wildcat offense again, got some pullers. Number 22, Vanderput again up the middle. It's going to be a 5-yard gain, bring the Eagles to the Spartans 25. And I don't see Oak Ridge changing from this. I think the only thing that's going to change Oak Ridge from stopping this is Vanderput getting tired.
Very much so. They found something here.
Yeah, Spartans have 9 in the box right now. Looks like he's going to, just kind of pick his hole. Looked like for a second he's going to drop back and pass right there. He gets about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Eagles.
22-yard line, brought down by number 15.
Brought down by number 15, Hunter Borma.
Tackle, be 3rd and 1. Hunter is a second-year sophomore.
Second-year sophomore. Got freshman. Yeah, how many? We got a lot of young kids here, which is good. Mentioned that JV traveled to Oak Ridge last night. Ended up getting defeated, I believe, 22-8, 23-8, somewhere around that range. Sounds like. Yeah, they're going to think this one over. I would love to see how many plays on offense they have compared to the Spartans. I think the Spartans got to have 7 or 8 plays.
Those 7 or 8 plays have worked very, very well.
Exactly. You just wonder what's going to happen. Oak Ridge has to have ran 20 plays.
And we talked about how Oak Ridge has been in the sun. That sun's starting to go away right now, and their offense has been on the field just pounding at the Spartans.
Yeah.
This whole game, so Spartans going to have to score points every time they get the ball.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a speed versus, big boys here. Even you got it in the game, and then you got it on the offensive line with their bigger kids against some of our smaller kids. So the key to it is not getting attached. If you're the smaller guy like Samuel Whitmore or who we got on the line, Dustin Warner and Alex Vanderwelp, you can't get attached. Once you get attached, they got you. Then you're like a steering wheel on a car. Big group of freshman kids coming up from 8th grade. Yep. So in the OK Silver, everyone doesn't have a JV team, so we're the only ones with a JV team. That's your crazy stat of the day, I'll tell you that. No more JV football. Crazy. So looks like Danachek's going to come under center again. They're going to go back to their original wing tee, Oak Ridge. Looks like they're just going to go straight power with their all-state running back, and he is all the way up to the Spartans' 10-yard line. But I tell you what, it seems like people are getting up slower and slower every single time. You can only go to that horse so much. It seems like he is putting on a lot. He's expending a lot of energy. So I'll say it again. It's going to be a third, fourth quarter game. Who's going to gut it out the most? We're going to go back to the wing tee. 1st and goal for the Eagles. It's going to be a straight power on the left-hand side. Same thing. Whew. I tell you what, they are pounding and banging in the tackle to tackle as they're big boys hitting big boys. So it'll be 2nd and goal about the 6-yard line for the Eagles. Yep, just running the clock, just wearing you down. So they'll go back to their traditional wing tee here. 2nd and goal. Going to run a counter to the right side, but it was sniffed out by number 3, Henry Whitmore. Gain of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Eagles at the 4-yard line. So great job as a junior stayed home and did not get confused by that counter play. If I was Oak Ridge right here, I would run wing tee, do the classic rollout play that a wing tee team does, the levels play, and you got the run and pass option. Yep, just going up power, but the Spartans are there to meet them. Looks like the senior, our number 15, Hunter Borman, the sophomore, and Ben Post on the stuff. 0 yards gained for the Spartans.
This is where the Spartan crowd needs to get up and get behind their defense, make them go through the entire village of Sparta right now.
I agree. Yeah, you can see You got hands on hips. If you're Oak Ridge, they are tired. You got hands on hips. You got people bending over. I was wondering that same thing. So it looks like they're being Wildcat Vanderpoot in the back. He's going to get a direct snap. He's going to go off the left side. If Henry Whitmore can tackle him, but it looks like he is going to get in the end zone and that's going to be a touchdown as he crossed the plane before the ball came out. And that is a touchdown for Vanderpoot for the Oak Ridge Eagles to make it 13-14 with 2:40 left in the first half. So Oak Ridge started the ball with the ball in the second quarter, runs it all the way down to 2:40. Impressive.
Yeah, but that's just enough time for Sparta to score twice.
I would say that we could score twice in that amount of time. So
Spencer Anderson, the extra point.
Spencer Anderson holds Danachek on the kick as Anderson. It's up. It's a lone line drive, but it's going to get the job done as it goes right down the middle, ties up the game for the night, 14-14 with 2:40 left in the second quarter. We'll see what can happen here. The Spartans have not been stopped. They've been pretty successful moving the ball, throwing, passing, kicking, dribbling, hitting, all those things. Speed kills, I agree. It's kind of like you got the thing where neither team can stop the other team. The Spartans have showed more wherewithal to stop the Oak Ridge offense. Oak Ridge defense has not stopped the Spartans offense so far.
Well, some of the things that they've run tonight, double reverse. That gets people going one way, coming back the other. That wears you down defensively.
100%. They have a lot of motion going on, and they're going away from motion. I think that's what their whole first series kind of was about. I'm going to expect them to get back to some of that motion, and then coming back towards it where it's coming from. Yeah, and I think Anderson here is they're kicking the Davion, no disrespect to him, but I don't think they're going to kick to Tarowski. They're going to probably kick to number 4.
Anderson to kick off, back deep to the Spartans, number 6 Tarowski and number 4 Hammock.
So tees it up, and looks like Tarowski's going to get in the middle. Might be a mistake for the Eagles to kick to him. We'll have to see here. No, as number 30 makes a form tackle, Chris Knapp, 5'9", 145 junior on the tackle. Spartans will take over at the 28-yard line. 2:34 left. Spartans have all 3 timeouts, so time is not really an issue. No. Heck, they can't give the ball back. Well, they can. It takes Oak Ridge about 8 minutes to bring it down the field, though. All right. Spartan's going to have a slot left, but looks like there's some confusion on where the ball's going. It's good to see the referees actually touch the balls this year. COVID last year, they just let the kids place their own balls where they wanted. Oh, that's no fun. Spartans kind of in like a wing T pistol basically, and Schoon's in motion, but they were not.
Number 22 Schoonmaker is dropped for a loss back to the
Not confused. So Spartans in no hurry here. Looks like they don't want to give Oak Ridge too much time if they can't get a first down here and keep it moving. See if they're going to come out and pass here. See if they give the sophomore another attempt. They've been successful so far. Looks like they're going to go to that pistol T. You're going to have number 9, Antonio Lamacusa spread out. I think I nailed that name though. Lamacusa. Schoon in motion again. It's going to come back to Dylan Tarowski, but that was sniffed out by the Eagles. That guy was right there. He almost took the handoff. Number 22 or number 7 for Oak Ridge. We'll give them both Kimball Hanks, or it was Corey Vanderpoot on the tackle. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 15. You're kind of seeing both teams concede here. Spartans not working fast. Oak Ridge could take a timeout, try and get the ball back with a couple timeouts, but they may be conservative, a little conservative, not to tire out the kids or players. Have they extended oh, no, never mind. Mark Chapman's going to call a timeout here. I thought they extended the game clock. I was like, he hasn't even thrown in a play right there. So Mark Chapman and the Spartans take their first timeout with 51 seconds to go. Both teams respectively. Let's see. So Vanderput is going both ways. Danacek is going both ways. But other than that, I think 50 is going both ways. Very true. Great point, Joe. Great point. That's fun football.
It's a lot more fun to do 28. But, yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world to run the clock out here, knowing you're going to get the ball back.
Agree.
For a big rest.
Agree. We'll have to see. Want to talk NFL or college?
The NFL's not going to start for a while. They got 2 weeks
Ooh.
this year between
Preseason and ring?
preseason game and opening day.
Oh. Well, Lions got a new head man, Dan Campbell. He is fiery. He's got some energy. He brings some sarcasm. Seems like he's a real players coach. We haven't seen him be a real coach so far, I feel like.
I was down a couple of weeks ago. Took my son down to Lions training camp.
Ooh. Yep. Schoonamaker goes in motion. Looks like he's going to go deep. Looks like we had a... Oh, Dylan Tarowski is a Hail Mary. It was a sprint draw. It was a sprint draw. Everyone moved to the left-hand side, thought they were going to pass the ball, came back, and scores a touchdown. 80 yards for a touchdown, and the Eagles are stunned on the sidelines right now. They have no clue what just hit them, and they are utterly jaw drops are down.
Just sit here during the timeout and talk about how they were going to be conservative.
It's a pretty conservative play. It's the concept is you're sprinting out your running backs. You got everyone there. And then you have a draw come back the other way, and it was ran beautifully. And Bella Valoni comes out and nails the extra point for a 21-14 lead against the Oak Ridge Eagles.
38 seconds to go in the half. The score, Sparta 21, Oak Ridge 14. Well, that gives Sparta the
Opportunity to do 28. Man, what you got to be frustrated on the other sideline. You got 3rd and 15. You got 51 seconds. It's like the Michigan punter dropping the ball and losing a football game. I'm a Michigan fan. I still don't get over it. All he does is have to kick the ball. All he does is have to drop the ball. All he does is have to throw the ball in the air. He could have did anything but what he did. And a football is not a particular geometric shape. Like, it shouldn't bounce and go right where you want it, and it happened. But, yeah, I'm over it. Dylan Tarowski lines up for the Spartans on the 40-yard line. Get ready to kick it off. Gonna see what happens. Vanderput back for the Eagles along with, is that 54, 34? Maybe 34, Trevor Jones, the sophomore. Dylan Tarowski gets up. The Spartan faithful are getting a little loud. Looks like he's going to kick at number 34, Jones. Eagles are going to come together. Ooh, nice crack. But nice fight from the Eagles. They take him down at the 23-yard line. 31 seconds left. Don't get out of here. That's not going to hit us. That's not going to see us.
Well, everybody in the booth saw it, apparently.
Oh, big thunder. That's thunder. It's about, it looks like they're going to call the game here. And I think that's an automatic 30.
30 minutes from the time of the timeout. We got thunder. There has been the time of the lightning.
Whose favor does it work in? You gotta think it's probably the Eagles, as they're pretty tired, but it's 31 seconds to go. Wonder if they'll talk it over and just ask if the Spartans.
And it looks like
Well,
go into the
yeah.
locker room early.
Looks like the.
The rules for
You can listen to Joe in the background. 30-minute delay from the last lightning struck.
every lightning strike after that will reset the 30-minute clock.
And then it is past my bedtime, and I am out. So, Spartans were rolling. We're getting we're getting a word that it could be determined that the Oak Ridge and Spartans could agree on running out the 31 seconds left in the second quarter in order just to bring it to halftime, and they may come out and just start the second quarter. We don't know if that's going to be talked about. We don't know if that's going to be talked about, but it seems ill-advised to come out, do a 31-second play, and then go back in the locker room for 20 minutes. I don't think you're going to do that.
They come out and they want to play the last 31 seconds.
Play it.
They will make this halftime. They will play the 31 seconds and then just start the second half. We're not going to go back.
I agree.
This will be our halftime.
I'll tell you this. I think Sparta is the best halftime delay team in the state of Michigan. I don't want to say anything, but there's a day and age where we had 3 of them my senior year, and we came out and won all 3 of those games, 3-0. So we got to be a good delay team, a weather delay team. Gotcha. Oh, for sure. This is just this storm probably fit 10 miles. I think that's 10 miles, 15 miles over there. Yeah. So it's gonna clear out here in 20, 30 minutes. Yeah. Gotcha. That was our neighbors, Joe, right there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back here in about 27 minutes to continue the Oak Ridge Eagles against the Sparta Spartans as they lead 21-14, with potentially in the second quarter or the third half. So thank you. All right, welcome back to Sparta Field. The rain has cleared, the lightning has gone, and we're ready for some football, Joe.
You know, one of the things we were just noticing just now, Oak Ridge, that whole sideline, nobody looks like they want to be here. There is a lot of enthusiasm on our sideline, especially coming from our student section.
Home field advantage.
Yep, this is gonna be a very interesting second half, I think.
You're going to check the heart of the Eagles, and you're going to see the energy of the Spartans, how long they can last, how long they can keep this going.
Yep. So what we're doing is we are going to play the final 31 seconds of the second quarter.
Say what?
And then we're going to go right into the third quarter. We're going to act like we just had halftime. 31 seconds
So,
put on the clock, and the
I
ball
tell you what,
plays
if
back to 25.
Oak Ridge comes out and takes a knee for 31 seconds, we just wasted everyone's time. So
I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh so hard.
we will have to see what goes on, but that means, if you remember correctly, we'll catch you up to speed. It was 21-14 Spartans. The Spartans struck very quickly with Dylan Tarowski getting a touchdown on the edge. Oak Ridge came back with some power football to score a touchdown by their All-State running back, Vanderput. The Spartans came back with a little double reverse from Nick Schoonebaker to set us up for another touchdown. Oak Ridge came back, almost drove out the whole second quarter and scored a touchdown. The Spartans looked like they were eventually going to punt and kneel the ball and had a breakaway 80-yard touchdown by Dylan Tarowski. So that catches you up to speed. Is 1st and 10 with 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Oak Ridge splits it out.
Take a knee. Take a knee. Nope.
Number 10 will get it up the middle. Looks like he's just going to run for a minimal gain. Brendan Raymond. Listen from home. It was COVID last year. This year it's humid and heat, maybe keeping some fans out of the stands. We got the fans running up here on us.
It's good to have people back.
Tell you what, we look like a bunch of models with the wind blowing our hair in the booth here.
Those of us who still have it.
We can always imagine.
I still have mine. You still have yours.
I agree.
Everybody here does.
Big thing for me is, at the end of the second play for Oak Ridge, I saw all the kids take off their helmets, put them by their side, and look tired again. I've been in that type of heat where you go out there, you do 3 plays, 15 seconds, you're tired as a dog, and it takes you 15 minutes to recover.
Absolutely. Oak Ridge will kick off to begin the second half.
We got number 6, Dylan Tarowski, and number 4, Davion, back to receive the ball for the Spartans. We got number 2 for the Eagles, Spencer Anderson, the senior, ready to kick off on the 40-yard line. And once again, he's been kicking away from Tarowski. See if he keeps that pattern up here as we go on. Sidewinder kick, that might go out of bounds if they leave it. That's going to be a flag. Spartans are going to have nice field position as they start the second half. Once again, when we look at it, Spartans have had all quick drives, all probably less than 6 or so plays in order for them to score touchdowns. They have had a long drive. Oak Ridge has probably had around 35, 40 plays, and I just saw lightning again, Joe. So,
yeah, I saw it too, but the officials have not.
we will have to see. It is dark in the distance, to say the least. There is rain coming from the west, if that is direction of west, right? That's north. I was corrected. That is north. There is some definitely rain coming, so we might have to get out the old weather app. We have not. We are definitely getting rain at the stadium. Got a bunch twins left. Shotgun to the right. Tarowski in motion. Gets the ball. Trying to find the edge. He cuts up the middle for a decent game for the Spartans for 5 yards to bring it to the Oak Ridge on their own 40-yard line. So Tarowski gets to the edge. Or steps up for Oak Ridge. So, see the Spartans do that. Got a slot into the boundary. Schoonamaker to the wide side of the field. Sam and Tarowski on both sides. Schoonamaker comes down. He's going in motion to the left, to the boundary. Whitmore asks for a ball. Get it. Gives it to Dylan Tarowski. Got a nice hole up the middle. All the way for a first down to the Spartans' 46-yard line.
Up ahead to the 47. Stopping by number 1, Gillette. Place the ball to the 47. That play good enough for a Spartan first down. You know, I heard the fans starting to stop in the bleachers there. I thought we had thunder.
Ooh, that is not good. Are you trying to jinx us again?
I'm not trying
Now
to
you're
jinx
talking
us.
thunder?
I'm saying that the Spartan fans are starting to get
Thunder
into it
brings
here.
the noise. Lightning does the work. You know what I'm saying? Schoonamaker in motion. Same play. Picks it up. We're going to run the same counter play, our trap play to the outside. Gets another nice gain. Nice gain for the senior Dylan Tarowski of 6 yards. Joe's very correct in saying that he waited until he had an open hole to hit. Tackle was made by number 35, the sophomore, Noah McFadden. Here we go again. Same formation, 9 into the boundary. Schoonamaker to the field side. You got Tarowski and Whitmore on both sides. See if the Spartans come back and run the same trap play into your living room. And it is. Same play. Eagles, third time the charm, wasn't really going to get them. They gained 2 yards on the run for Dylan Tarowski. As I would say, a flock of Eagles gave the tack, being led by number 50, Ethan Josa.
It'll be third down and 4.
Did you look at that one, Josa? Jozsa for everyone at home. How would you have pronounced it? So, really, when they do rosters, they should do the phonetic spelling. They shouldn't do their actual writing. There should be a nice roster one. I'll give that to Kelly as a suggestion, coming up with a phonetic roster. Schoonamaker in motion. It's going to be Tarowski the other way. Going to try and stretch the field. Eagles have stretched it out, though, and they have sniffed it out. One too many to the well for Dylan Tarowski. Just seems like they were keen on him. Spartans look like they're going to punt the ball away, and you feel the momentum. That is a big momentum booster for the Eagles.
As there is a big flash of lightning, and one of the officials, the linesman on this side, I think just saw it.
I'll tell you what, he couldn't see a hold, but he could see lightning from that far away, you know what I'm saying?
Lightning delay, 30 seconds out.
So.
Timeout. Officials. 30 seconds out.
Hold on. Yeah, we're going back.
And it looks like we are going to have another delay.
I might be done.
8:47 to go in the third quarter with the score Sparta 21, Oak Ridge 14. And we will have a second lightning delay. The same rules are in effect as in the first lightning delay.
Well, If my wife is listening right now, I want to apologize because I'm going to be home later than I thought I was going to be. So stick with us here. We're going to go to another commercial break represented by Lightning. The quickest thing that'll get you off the field and out of the stands. So we'll see you in about 30 minutes. Have a good one. Thank you.
on the Oak Ridge 47-yard line, but it is fourth down. And they look like they're about to punt. We begin play. Spartans have the ball on the Oak Ridge 47. And they have a fourth down and 4. Actually, the Spartans come out. Look like they're going to run a play here. They're going to shoe the punt. As you see Tarosky lining up behind Gordon now. Gordon steps up. It is a direct snap to Tarosky. There's nobody back because Oak Ridge thought that the ball was going to be run, and the Spartans will down that inside the 5, down at the 2-yard line. A punt by number 6, Tarosky, is downed at about the 2-yard line by the Spartans. Oak Ridge will take over 1st and 10. The ball be placed on the 3. They mark the ball just outside the 3. If you are wondering what's going on here, first off, if you are listening to us at all, and if you have stayed with us throughout this thing, thank you. Thank you for sticking with us here. We're going to try to put on a good show for you the rest of the night. Jordan Morris has gone home. There's a lot less people here in the booth than there were before, as number 22, Vanderput, tries to go up the middle, and the Spartans are there at the 5. Vanderput up to about the 5-yard line. They'll mark him at the 6, brought down by a regiment of Spartans. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Coming out in the wing tee again for Oak Ridge. They're going to throw, swing it out to Vanderput. He gets tripped up, but not after a first down is gained by number 8. Sam Whitmore out there. Swing pass is complete to number 22. Tripped up by number 8, Whitmore. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 18 for Oak Ridge. Vanderput again across the 20 up to the 22. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Again, it's same formation for the Eagles. Under center. They'll give the ball to Vanderput again, I believe. He pushes his way across the 25. Like number 78, Colby Vanderleest was in amongst the tacklers there. Number 22, Vanderput again, close to first down yardage. Number 78, Colby Vanderleest on the stop. Ball be placed at the 27, 3rd and 1. It's a big 3rd down here for the Spartan defense. Oak Ridge has been able to get a good push off on their line, and a quarterback sneak. And I don't know. I don't know if he got it. I think they're going to give it to him. They will.
Okay. Fire it up. Go clock. Hit the button. Clock.
Quarterback sneak. Number 3 is just able to get first down yardage. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Student section has been fired up. They've been singing this whole time, and they are really getting into this game now as a give up the middle. Vanderput again. He has been the workhorse throughout this entire game for Oak Ridge. Vanderput again up to the 33-yard line. Brought down by the interior Spartan line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. This will be the quarterback. He gets into the secondary, just tripped up. Danacek.
There he goes.
Quarterback number 3, Danacek, is able to get around the end, turn it up to about the 47. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Eagles not mincing anything, giving to Vanderput again. Spins inside the 50 to the 48. Vanderput again spins across midfield to the 48. Number 78, Vanderleest among the tacklers. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offensive line, 2 300-pounders up there. They're big, beefy fellows, and right now they are pushing the Spartans back a little bit. Here's a hole as they get across the 40 is number 10, Brendan Raymond. Number 10, Brendan Raymond, the ball carrier. Across the 40 to the 39, 1st and 10. Same formation again. Oak Ridge spread it out at times in the first half, but now they are just going straight T, and now they're going to go around to the left side. Vanderput turns the corner upfield and gets another 1st down. Number 22, Vanderput, goes left again across the 30, and he'll be forced out of bounds at the 27. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Clock is run all the way inside 3 minutes. So Oak Ridge has run about 5 minutes off the clock just on this possession. Vanderput again, weaving through tacklers. He squirts through and scores. Vanderput into the secondary and into the end zone. Touchdown, Oak Ridge. So a little bit of adversity for the Spartans now coming, as the Eagles now an extra point away from tying this up. Spencer Anderson looking to kick it through. And he does. It's no! The officials say he pulled it to the left. And the Spartans keep the lead. The extra point is no good. With 2:49 to go in the 3rd quarter, the score is Sparta 21, Muskegon Oak Ridge 20. So a break for the Spartans, and they keep the lead here. Dylan Tarosky and Davian Hammock are going to be back for the Spartans. Spencer Anderson will tee the ball up. The rest of his team will line up around him shortly. Anderson to kick off for the Eagles. Back deep for the Spartans. Number 4, Hammock, and number 6, Tarosky. We'll see how the Spartans adjust. what little they had the ball in the first half, they spent a lot of time running the Eagles from side to side. Here is Tarosky on the return, trying to turn the corner, 30, 35, 40. Runs over the kicker and down to the 46-yard line. Number 6, Tarosky turns the corner, finishes his run, and gets to the 45-yard line. The Spartans will begin from that spot, 1st and 10. 2:42 to go in the third. Yeah, we'll see what the Spartans have here. Shotgun Gordon, he's going to have the deuce backfield next to him, receiver to each side. Gordon cocks his leg, going in motion is Whitmore to the left. Takes the snap, Gordon's going to throw, looking, throws to the near side, incomplete to number 8, Whitmore. Pass incomplete to number 8, Sam Whitmore. Coverage provided by number 7, Kendall Hanks. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 45. Schoonmaker gets to the outside, and he's got some speed and got a first down into Oak Ridge territory. Number 22, Schoonmaker around the left side into Oak Ridge territory. They'll place the ball at the 41. That play good enough for a Spartan first down. Gordon's going to take the snap. We got a pass complete on the near side across the 30 is Evan Steinbacher. Gordon's pass complete to number 5, Evan Steinbacher, across the 30 down to the 29. That moves the chains again. That play good enough for a Spartan first down. Gordon out of the shotgun, deuce backfield again. The back to each side. One receiver to each side. Bit of a low snap to give to Tarosky, and he's going to push ahead. Originally stopped at the 27, but was able to lean forward for another yard. Number 6, Tarosky, pushes up to the 27, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. They will only give him credit for the 27-yard line. Again, shotgun Gordon. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gordon's going to roll. He's going to throw. Pass is caught, but tackled immediately at the 25. Sam Whitmore on the catch. Number 8, Whitmore on the catch. He's going to be stopped by number 1, Gillette, at the 25. Brings up 3rd down and about 6. So 3rd and 6 for the Spartans. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Man in motion. It's going to be Whitmore on the jet sweep. And he almost kept his feet, but gets first down yardage to the 17-yard line. The give on the jet to number 8, Sam Whitmore. Turns the corner, gets it upfield down to the 16. That play good enough for a Spartan first down. 7 seconds on the clock, and the Spartans will let it run down and go into the fourth quarter with the lead and looking to pad that a little further. As the end of the third quarter with the score Sparta 21, Muskegon Oak Ridge 20. Next week, the Spartans will be on the road against Ludington. Take the big trip up there. Hope as many of you watching tonight can get in the vehicles and make their way up there. That would be great for the Spartans. And we'd like to finish this off and then make it 2-0. It'll be a great start to our season. Spartans are impressing tonight and looking to pad this 1-point lead right now. Driving inside the 20. It is 1st and 10 at the 16. Spartans have been pushed on all night by this crowd. It's good to have fans back at Spartan Stadium in the student section. It's as loud as they've ever been. They have made themselves known tonight to everybody. Spartans coming back onto the field. Beginning of the fourth. Looks like they're going to line up with 2 receivers to each side. Tarosky in the backfields to the right of Nick Gordon. Gordon takes a snap, gives to Tarosky, and that's not going to work at all. Give up the middle to Tarosky, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Ball be placed at the 18-yard line, 2nd and 12. So 2nd and 12 now for the Varsity Blues. 2 receivers to each side again. Here is Gordon going to throw a screen. Nifty little throw, it's caught and gets the yardage back from the loss and maybe a yard or 2 more. Who caught that? Whitmore? Pass is complete along the far sidelines. Nice little throw. Gets the ball back up to the 15. It'll be 3rd and 9. Timeout. Sparta, that is their first charge timeout. So the Spartans call timeout here with 11:10 to go. This is a very important play, 3rd and 9. Probably out of the field goal range of Valone, although she did kick one last year from about 25 yards, if memory serves. But this kick would be about 32 yards. A right-footed kicker would have to push this toward the middle of the field if they don't get the ball in between the hash marks. So it's very important that the Spartans can get a few yards here if they don't make the first down. Gordon leads his team out onto the field. He'll be in shotgun again. Tarosky to his right. 3 receivers right, now in motion is Schoonmaker. Snap to Gordon, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. Timeout Sparta. Timeout Sparta, that is their second charge timeout. They have 1 remaining. So obviously the Spartans, Coach Chapman did not like what he saw from the Oak Ridge defense and decided to abort the play before it got going. At this point in the game, you want to make sure you know what you're doing and make sure that Oak Ridge is in the defense. Looks like we're going to have a little more time put on the clock. We're going to put 2 more seconds on the clock. And there they go. Gordon out of shotgun. 2 receivers each side. In motion is Schoonmaker, goes past the quarterback. Gonna roll out. Gordon out. Pass is incomplete. They were looking on a slant to Jamari Everett. Everett made a good diving effort at the goal line but could not get it. Pass incomplete, intended for number 10, Jamari Everett. Ball goes back to the 15. It'll be 4th and 9. So let's see what the Spartans have. Biggest play of the night right here. 2 wing backs for the Spartans. Man behind Gordon out of the gun is Tarosky. They'll run that Statue of Liberty again. The flag is down. Tarosky down to the 5. It'll be 1st down yardage if it's not a hold. Tarosky, the ball carrier, gets down to the 4, but we have a penalty flag at the 19. Holding against the Spartans. Holding Sparta. Ten yards from the spot of the foul. That ball's going to go back to the 28. Put Sparta in a big hole. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Ball goes back to the 28. It looks like it's going to be 4th down and about 22. Well, bad break for the Spartans there. Gordon out of shotgun again, 2 receivers each side. Gordon's going to throw to the end zone. It's going to be tipped in the air, and was it caught? It was not. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 8, Whitmore. And the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Looked for a minute that we might have had something working there as Whitmore got separation on the corner. The ball may have been a tad underthrown. The corner got his hands on it, popped it up in the air, and anything could have happened at that point, but the ball unfortunately hit the ground. 10:32 to go, and Oak Ridge into the wing tee, and they go nowhere on 1st down. They might have got a yard. Number 10, the ball carrier. Raymond, he is dropped after a gain of 2 at the 30, 2nd and 8. Tackle made by number 78, Vanderleest. 2nd and 8. Again into the wing tee. They run that again up to about the 32. Good job by the Spartans plugging that hole. Vandervoort, the ball carrier, number 22, up to the 32. Another gain of 2 yards makes it 3rd and 6. So Oak Ridge just ran the same play twice in a row. They'll give here same play to the other side and a 1st down as they push forward into up to the 44-yard line. They'll mark it at the 43. Number 22, Vandervoort up to the 43-yard line. Tackle made by number 32, Wilcox. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Clock at 8:42 and ticking. T formation again. They'll give it to Raymond this time. Raymond pushes across the 45 to the 46. Raymond, the ball carrier, across the 45 to the 46. Tackle made by number 73, Ben Post. 2nd down and 7. Sparta almost jumped off sides there. Officials elected to keep the flag in the pocket. That looked like Raymond again, and the Spartans are in the backfield. Raymond again, the ball carrier, but the Spartans are in the backfield. They will push it out to the 46, a gain of maybe a yard, 3rd down and 7. We're going to have some substitutions for Oak Ridge, so they might be trying to spread this out a little bit, see if they can get a few other defenders out and still try to run it. Out of the shotgun is the quarterback. He fumbles, it's loose! And it looks like Oak Ridge might have fallen on it. Fumble on the play is recovered by the Eagles, but a loss back to the 39. Well, that is a huge play right there. Ball goes all the way back to the 39. It'll be 4th down and 14. But Oak Ridge may not be in a position to punt it away. They're going to go for it here. Yep, they are going to quick kick it. Spartans were ready, but Tarosky let it go over his head. He looks back at the defense, and he'll just let it keep rolling, and Oak Ridge will down it at the 3-yard line. Quick kick by the Eagles, rolls all the way to the 3-yard line. The Spartans will take over 1st and 10. So 6 and 13 to go. And the Spartans, who have been a quick hitting offense tonight, have run plays in chunks, have an opportunity here to run this clock down. And as much as Oak Ridge has been nickel and diming the Spartans, 3 yards here, 4 yards here, 2 yards here, they have not made any big play. They have not shown the big play capability. So maybe if the Spartans can take some time off the clock here, that would bode well for the Varsity Blues. Gordon out of shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield to either side. And that's a broken play, and they tackle Gordon in the end zone, and it's a safety. Oak Ridge has taken the lead. Gordon runs up the middle and is dropped in the end zone for a safety. Oak Ridge With 6:09 to go in the fourth quarter, Oak Ridge 22, Sparta 21. So Oak Ridge has taken the lead. Sparta has to kick off to Oak Ridge now. The Eagles will get great field position as the Spartans will have to kick off from the 20. Spartans will kick from the 20. Spartans have the option of kicking off or punting here. Dylan Tarosky has the tee in his hand. And it looks like he is going to elect to kick it off. Back deep for the Eagles, number 22 Vanderput and number 34 Trevor Jones. They kick it away to Trevor Jones. That's a good kick, and he muffs it. Has to go back to the 17 to get it. Up to the 30 now. 35 and dropped at the 37, 38-yard line. Jones on the return after a good kick. Takes the ball up to the 38. It'll be 1st and 10. So gut check time for the Spartan defense. They did get Oak Ridge to punt on their first possession. Has not really stopped them since. The only thing that stopped Oak Ridge since the first drive was halftime. But right now the Spartans really need to make some plays defensively, try to get the ball back here. Oak Ridge is going to be in no hurry to run plays quickly. And here's the give to number 10, Raymond. Looks like number 10, Raymond, the ball carrier, pushes out to the 40-yard line. Spartans are there to stop him from going any further, 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 now for the Eagles as they will line up in the tee again. They're going to try to run outside. Vanderput turns it up. Runs up to the 45-yard line. Was hit by Hunter Borma. Number 22 Vanderput turns it upfield up to the 45-yard line, runs into number 15, Hunter Borma. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. It's been a methodical, really the whole game for Oak Ridge. They have done what they do. Here's Raymond, he pushes across and he didn't get it. It's going to be 4th down. Raymond, the ball carrier, up to the 47-yard line. He's going to be a yard shy of 1st down yardage. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Spartan defense. Now the Spartan fans are going to have to get loud. We're at the 4-minute mark. Spartans only have 1 timeout left. That is not to their advantage. Out of the Wildcat, Vanderput. I don't think he got it. Vanderput up the middle. He is close to 1st down yardage. They're going to maybe measure. See where they spot the ball. Spartans say they have the 1st down. The Eagles say they have the 1st down. And the officials say that the Spartans have stopped them. The Spartans take possession in plus territory at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. So a big stop for Sparta. And now 3:48 to go in regulation time. Spartans have one timeout. That is not something they need to worry about at this point. Spartans could go down and conceivably kick a field goal to win it. But let's worry about getting down close to the end zone, hopefully even punching it in. Gordon out of shotgun. He's got two receivers each side, man in motion. That's Schoonmaker. They're going to swing pass it out to Tarosky. Can he turn the corner? He can't. Swing pass complete to Tarosky. He's going to be dropped for a loss in Sparta territory. Number 50, Ethan Josa, the tackler. It'll be 2nd and 15. So a good play by Ethan Josa to get outside. Keep Tarosky from turning the same corner he's been turning all night. 2nd and 15. Gordon with Tarosky to his left. 3 receivers to his left. 1 receiver to his right. Looking that way, and it's intercepted. Pass is intercepted. By number 35, Noah McFadden, and the Eagles take over 1st and 10 on the 45. So Oak Ridge takes the ball, 1st and 10, and the Spartans are in the same position that they were a couple of minutes ago, needing a big stop and only having one timeout. Eagles getting into their formation. Took them a while to get the play they wanted. 10 on the play clock. They'll give the ball here to Vanderput, and he's going to get about 8. Handoff to number 22, Vanderput. He is going to be inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 3. They'll spot him at the 38. 2nd and 3. Oak Ridge was heavily favored tonight coming in. The Spartans have given them all they wanted. Hopefully the Spartans can get the ball back and get one more shot. 1st down here for the Eagles. Number 10, Raymond turns it upfield across the 35 to the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Injury timeout on the field. We have an injured Spartan on the field. Looks like it's number 21, Gunnar Busen, the junior. So the clock will stop for the time being. When the ball is ready for play, they'll start the clock again. So the Spartans will not get a free timeout out of this. But Busen is laying on the 33-yard line right now and looks like he's in a good amount of pain. He's been rolling around on the ground. Not at all sure what's happened to him. We got somebody over there with his helmet. They got him up on his feet, and he's gonna, looks like he's gonna hobble off. I think he wanted to walk off the field himself, but he will get help. 2:05 to go, 4th quarter. Ball on the 32-yard line of Sparta. It is 1st and 10, so Oak Ridge is going to get 4 plays. And they're going to be able to almost completely run out the clock. Sparta's got a timeout. They will use it. And the clock has started again. Oak Ridge will not be in a hurry to run this play. Spartans will keep that timeout in their pocket for the time being. Boy, a fumble would be great here, wouldn't it? Ten seconds to go on the play clock. Give the ball to Raymond across the 30. Raymond, the ball carrier, across the 30 down to the 28. Timeout Sparta. That is their final timeout. So the Spartans call their final timeout with 1:21 to go. Not quite sure if Oak Ridge has enough time to start taking a knee, but certainly a first down will end the night. And the home fans, looks like they may go home sad, but as long as there's still time on the clock, we still have a chance. Changing balls here for the Eagles. Place the ball on the 28. And it's going to be 2nd and 6. Oak Ridge will come out in their T formation. Here is Vanderput. He's going to be ruled down at the 27. Give to number 22 Vanderput, and he's going to get a yard down to the 27. It'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 27-yard line. Spartans are powerless to stop the clock at this point. 50 seconds. Oak Ridge goes back into a huddle and comes out of it real quick. And it looks like they're going to take a knee. The Eagles take a knee. And we'll see. We'll see if that's enough to run the clock to 0. I think it may be. Spartans are coming off the field. We're under 10 seconds. And a hard-fought game by the Spartans, who led for most of it, but gave up a safety with 6 minutes to go. And they will fall to 0-1. As the Eagles defeat the Spartans 22-21. Spartans will try to right the ship next week as they take the long trip to Ludington. And we hope that you will be there next week. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Next home game is 2 weeks from Friday against the Comstock Park Panthers. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.
points. The Oak Ridge Eagles 22, Sparta 21. The Spartans are trying